whatever time of the day it is for you guys. It is Revillia, and we are back for some more adventuring on Galanda. Today we have several goals. We are going to hopefully find our first mount. We're going to try to join a guild and maybe join our first party so we can find people that can open elite for us. That's our goal. Get some more favor, get some more points, and then maybe get that last pack that we wanted before Sunday. We'll see how far we make it. Or exactly where we left off last time. We've got our daily dice to roll, see if we can get lucky again. Hey, look at that. That was actually a decent roll. Okay, before we head out to the wilderness to find a mount, we're going to grab a couple bags in here. One thing that you'll find is you get a lot of gems in this game, and they take up a lot of space while you're doing your questing. This little gentleman, and we will come back and run his quest in a bit, gives you a gem bag though, and it takes up one slot, holds 6 gems, I think, unique gems. Let's see. Yep, holds up to 6 different unique ones. At least it's one slot for 6 instead of a whole bunches. So there's another one in here. He's gonna hold on to some. I think it's crafting. Gives you ingredients bag. Okay, and he gives you a crafting bag. And once you get these, you're gonna want to go ahead and turn on the auto gather so it automatically gathers them in. And now we'll head back out towards Baudry. Baudry will also give us a bag as well. We're coming, Baudry. I just knew that the wilderness we were going to is this direction as well, so I figured I'd go grab the other ones first. Okay, and he does the collectibles. So there's going to be nodes that you can pick up things for crafting throughout the locations. Probably may or may not find some of those. I'm going to sell off a little bit of stuff. Learn that we cannot use tower shields, so we are going to get rid of that. That's a really nice tower shield though for a low level, but I can't use them, so we're going to get rid of it. Do not use light maces. That is an extra belt that I don't need. I'll probably put that back on in a minute. That's the spare. Sell off the gems. I'm pretty sure healer's kits have something of use. Never used one. Okay, so there are 2 different ways to get into this wilderness that we're about ready to go to. The first one was actually back there on Quarthos, right as you came out of the quest of the tutorial. There was a gentleman that would take you there. And there's one here in this Gatekeeper's Grove. We're going to just go into this one. And we're going to go to the Keep on the Borderlands. The Keep is not one of the free quests normally, so if you haven't redeemed that coupon, go ahead and make sure you do it. And now we're going to click our boots, and we're going to make a beeline to a couple different of the rares. First one's going to be off towards the right over here. And what we're looking for is a horseshoe out of one of them. Whee. As you heard that sound change again, I knew something was following me. Ooh, first rare is actually here. Maybe we'll get lucky really quick. I love that the mudman gets shorter and shorter. No, did not get one of those, but I did get what is considered a okay shield. Let me see what the other one was. That's my death block one though. I'll take it. So my armor class is 28 with that one. Ah! And 23. Yeah, difference of a 5 armor class, I'm taking it. We also had this Anger's Wrath, which will bring us up another strength. Will make my stats odd, doesn't really change anything there. But it gives me something to put on. And I think the Anger's Wrath actually does something. Gives you a +2 to hit, so that stat is down here under details. Your bonus to hit is listed here. And no horseshit though. I hear him coming. Die. This one's worth a little bit more XP for the objectives. Still really not worth it. For coming out here at Heroics, you'll find some people in the epic levels that will come out here because there's a epic version of this. Our first look at the Knolls. The Borderlands was a response to everybody that was a longtime player that wanted something harder than Korthos for our starting zone. As we pointed out earlier, that Korthos does not have the ability to go Reaper. So they released a new zone that is still designed for the low level characters, but actually has Reaper capability. This is not somewhere I would suggest for a brand new person. Well, I say that. It's still going to die for a wilderness. Not too bad. Okay, so sometimes there's a rare right here. And there's not. So, as the next ones are really far away, we're actually going to do a rinse and repeat style. Downside of farming is sometimes you just got to reset until you find what you need. So when you come back out, you do have to go ahead and hit this reset button so that it actually resets the wilderness. And maybe we'll get lucky and get that Mudman again. He's usually the one I just run out and farm. We are limited to 3 clickies and they don't reset every time I go in. So we'll do this 3 times and then we're going to go hang out in the bar for a minute. Oops. Okay, so you'll always know when he's here because you'll actually be able to see his chest. As a matter of fact, that's the case with all the rares, is their chest is visible. We got an arcane ingot. Don't think I want an arcane one. I think I want the other type. And now that makes me doubt. I think that we're gonna make a couple runs through, and then I'm gonna check my wiki. Pretty sure the mounts do actually drop in the wilderness. I know the ingots do. Pretty sure the mounts do. I forgot to start my chat streaming. Sorry about the sniffles and coughs. I am still recovering from this lovely COVID. Okay. Oh, here's the other rare that was up here. That was the other guy I came up here looking for earlier. Okay, so this is going to be a Mantle of Gentle Descent. That is one of those ones that has actual permanent featherfall on it. So we are going to click that and put that on right now. Because permanent is better than having to remember to do a clicky in case you fall off. Or when you do something like this. Whee! I've decided to see if I can get to the next rare in the 2 minutes so that we're not wasting our clickies for our speed boots. There's also a shrine this way that can reset those. So swim in the water. It's not like these are actually threatening us. Up the dirt. Okay, deers aren't going to give you anything. They're not going to attack you there. The bears do, but not the deers. Okay, there's occasionally a rare harpy that spawns right here. She's obviously not there. So we've got 59 more seconds on our boots. Let's see if we can get to the other one. If you have arachnophobia, this is the time to look away from your screen. The rare is here, and this is a spider zone. I'll let you know when I get out of the zone. Gloves of the scoundrel, that doesn't do me any good. Ooh, a silver ingot. We'll take that, and then we're gonna recall. Oh, no. So, look, I have 49 out of 50. I gotta go find one spider. There's one up here somewhere. As a matter of fact, in the wilderness, there are gonna be 3 of these crests, and 3 of the different zones. It spawns one more rare. It's a guaranteed spawn if you find all 3. They're always in the same general zone area. And then the rare spawns at the same spot because you gotta slot those in. Again, I'm on a task though, so we're not gonna worry about that. We are gonna take a second here. We got one of the silver ingots, which automatically went into one of our inventory bags. And we are gonna go talk to the weaponsmith. At level 2, he does have weapons for us. We're gonna look for a long sword. Okay, so I'm actually going to pick up one of each. Oh, maybe not. guess not. Okay, so we're gonna just pick up the web right now. And once again, we're gonna form us a weapon set and drag it down here. Drag our new shield over there. Actually gonna replace this one in the middle. Drag our new shield over onto this one for the fire damage. There we go. It actually updated it down there. I didn't need to actually drag it through. Okay, so this is a slightly more powerful weapon than the last one. So, out we go back again. We do need to change which boots we're wearing at this point, because we're out of cookies on the others. Here we go. I forgot that I have gotten my cleave. Let's go cleave something. Now you'll find that there is a feat with the cleave feat. The paladin cleaves do share the same cooldown on them, so you don't actually need to get both if you're running a paladin build. There's a few other things that share the same cooldown as those cleave feats, so before you pick them up, you might want to do your research, make sure you don't end up wasting a feat or having to go visit Fred unnecessarily. Fred is where you can go to swap feats, but it can be pricey. Get one freebie if you run a quest. Okay, nothing really to cleave there. You'll see me jumping through the water, although I do like to jump, just to jump. It is better for movement purposes. It's even better if you tumble through it. Can't tumble. So. I hear him chasing me. Just gonna let him keep coming. I would not suggest this technique if you're using something squishy. These guys are gonna have a struggle to hit my armor class at this level. And as neither of these two rares have spawned, we're just gonna jump straight off. Confuse the poor. Oh, this is an example of one of the crafting ingredients nodes. They come in the shape of a bookcase, backpacks, various other armaments and things like that. That'll always have that kind of a sparkle look to them.
The water wheel continues to turn at this mill, even though the owners have long since fled to the safety of the keep.
Okay, there's the shrine we kind of want to use in a minute. First, let's go check to see if these other two rares are here. Wow, this is what you call a strikeout. Headed back into Spider Zone for your arachnophobias. Phobics. Man, and you can see from up here, also not here. So we're gonna run back towards that other shrine.
Dense webs cover the trees in this dark and isolated gorge.
I do believe it's actually faster to make this run back to a shrine than it is to sit in the bar for a minute, so hanging out in any of the tavern areas will recharge your cookies. It does take a little bit of time, but at least there's a way to do it between runs if necessary. Things will attack you if you sit down, so just make sure you kill it. Anything that's chasing you. we're going to give this just a couple more tries. I was not think it's the most exciting thing to watch me do the same thing over and over again. So is the way of farming in a game. Boots and a rune. Wait. Okay, let's see. Groups. He's not here again. I knew I'd kind of gotten lucky. He's actually not usually. He's one of the harder ones to spawn, so to have gotten him 2 times in a row was kind of rare. I hear you, crabs. I'm running. Some places have enemies that'll rebound, and they'll only follow you for so long. Some of them will follow you from end to end. So, in this case, with me jumping off, it does seem to throw them off my path, if nothing else. Wow. We're going to pick up our collectible on the way, though. Boop. Okay, so this time I'm going to do a full run of the rares in here. Just one attempt at all the different locations, just to see.
Even though the owners have
I
long
forgot I do
since
have that
fled to
XP
the
pot
safety
running.
of the keep.
Probably not the best usage of it to run through this wilderness, so we're gonna make one quick pass through all of the rare locations, which do give us 228 XP if for some reason they're there. There's also a few locations to pick up. Ah, come on. Harpy's still not in there. Again, you'd spot her chest there. Into Spider Zone, close your eyes if you don't like them. Still no spider. So from here, I could sit here and roam around and try to find that crest the hard way. I am actually gonna tab around a bit. In my case, it's one of those keys that I think I've actually rekeyed. It's my backspace. I think for some people it's Q. Lots of people it's Q. And it actually spotted where the crest was through the walls. So I just had to figure it out from there directionally. You'll find that is very useful in a few quests. It'll help you find levers, doors, anything that you can pick up. Okay. And in that case, like you saw, that potion seemed to have been beneath the floor. I was able to essentially what they'd call Q&E it.
In this dark and isolated gorge.
And that allowed me to pick it up. I'm pretty sure the default on that's Q. Okay, there we go. If anybody has said anything in chat, sorry. Just now realized that even though when I opened the program, I forgot to actually put it up. Forgive me, I have a head cold. Time's like 10 degrees. lose my spot. I need to go this way. Okay, needle blights hurt in some areas. Swap boots again. Make another mad dash.
With the keep under siege, the local lizard folk have grown bold. They've built a camp down by the water, right in the center of the valley.
Okay, so another spawn can spawn right here. Even if he doesn't spawn though, the second crest you need is going to be here. Oh, and a collectible. So we're going to find this one just like we found the last one. By queuing until we spot it. Okay, so it's up top. Find the ladder. If you ever find that you can't get onto a ladder bugs are one of our biggest things in the game. And just do a little jump and you can usually grab on at some point. Many mo. Okay. The last of the crest we need is over here. Just trying to kill him out of spite, I guess. Okay, we're gonna do the same technique as we get closer here to see if we can't find it
This was once a great and
through this
impressive
brick
tower,
wall.
but it was reduced to rubble in a battle long ago.
Oh, yep, sure enough, and I ran right past it. Okay. Back this way for another set of rares. If you ever need to know where rares are, there's always DDO Wiki. There used to be maps and paths, and this is the best route to go, and all that other good jazz for this wilderness. Especially when it first came out and everybody had to farm a mount for every single character. People joining these days get a little easier. Your mounts actually share a oh, crayfish, there you go. What's we're looking for? There's our feather. That's what we need. Oh, but we need 15. That's right. We need 15 of those things. This is gonna take a while. It'll be faster probably for us to find a single horseshoe that is in the quest out here. So you had to find 15 of these little feathers, which we've just found our very first one, mind you. We had to find 15 of those per character. Now you have a stable. You find one, every character you make will be able to use the same mount. So, made life a little bit easier. Since I said I was going to go hit all the rares, we'll just go hit one round of the rares, and then we'll boogie out of here for right now. I see another. This one that usually is sometimes up here. One is usually a starter potions of healing. No luck. But they do have an adventures pack. So. Let's see how big of a line we can get following us, because we're going to find out. Won't be that far, because I missed a turn somewhere. past my destination. Okay, there's a rare that usually spawns in this general area. No luck today. Whoa. You're gonna catch me.
A small fisherman's shack stands deserted on the riverbank.
He's still following. I'm not looking. If I stop to look, he's gonna hit me. Oh, we got another rare anyway, so he'll catch me. Ooh, that one had ethereal. Nice. That was the other ingot that we needed. So that's good. We can go grab another one of the weapons. The ethereal will let you get a weapon with ghost touch. There are some incorporeal items, enemies in this joint, the quests that are very hard and very annoying to hit if you don't have it. If you ever hop into a Reaper quest, those guys definitely have it. And you are pretty much required to have ghost touch in order to hit one. Finding somebody running lower than Reaper on some quests is hard, but we'll try. Because running on Reaper on this life, well, we might be okay because we did build something that's kind of tanky at least.
You find a grave here in the bush. It's been neglected for many years.
Apparently they really want us to have all these shields, because I've got lots of them now. I did see these guys do rebound at a certain point, so I'm just going to continue to ignore and run past them. We have Mr. Rare. And yes, it's enough to bug me. There it is. And she was here. Oh. A Helm of Clarity. Intelligence +1. Gracious Ring of Diplomacy. Yeah, nah. I see is gold, gold, and more gold. And an inventory that is slowly but surely filling up. So trinkets are actually one of the hardest things at low level to find in the game. That spot may stay empty for a while. There is a single quest that can sometimes drop one. It's a pretty weak one, but it's there.
Enchanted stones stand in a ring. The weathered pillars look like they've been here for a very long time.
I have a minute to find a shrine before we're going real slow.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls. These must be the Caves of Chaos.
So most of the quests in this zone are actually over here.
Have made their base.
Various, actually fairly localized in the same zone. We didn't pick up any of the quests. Here we go. It's almost like she knew where the shrine was. with 13 seconds to spare, we made it. Re-click your boots. There are some explorers I am going to go running past. I'm mainly just looking for the rare encounters. So. Nice little cleave action there. They don't look like they're painful right now, but trust me, at higher levels, needle blights are painful. They pretty much bypass everything. Or at least it feels like it when I'm running against them.
This newly built statue gestures menacingly at the keep down below. The cult of evil chaos has made its arrival known to everyone in the valley.
Okay, now I circled myself a few times. Which direction do I need to go? I think I gotta go up higher. Typically I hit this next one coming in from the other direction from the entrance. So I'm trying my best to remember which way to get to it. So if you do manage to collect in an area that does not have a rubber band location as an option, you can get dungeon alerts, and if you get a dungeon alert, makes more enemies come and you slow down, way down.
A small
So
hut
again,
stands
no chest
surrounded by
here,
very
so
powerful
he is not gonna spawn.
The place looks like it's still inhabited, even though the caves of chaos are just
We have
over
one
the
more to
hill.
go to, and then we're gonna go hit the one that is a guaranteed spawn, because we got all 3 of those crests. Now, if you forget that you picked them up and you recall out, you will have to go get them again. They will fall out of your inventory. Oh, hi, puppy. Hey. They knocked me over. Whenever you're knocked over, it's best to block. Even if you don't have a shield, you do have a block ability. I can. Got our second feather of 15 and another shield. They really, really, really want us to have a shield. Which I guess I could appreciate, because at least it's relevant to my character to have a shield, but not like, what, 6 now? I'll have to count them. So from that one, it is directly over here to get this other rare. His chest is going to be there whether you have the crest or not.
You get an
Because he's
uneasy
guaranteed if
feeling
you
as you approach
click
this
them.
ancient altar.
I'm actually not going to hit him until I kill these guys. Okay. Come here, Mr. Dretch. This guy's kind of an ugly dude. For some reason, I remember him taking more than that, but I did do a critical hit. And he did not give me much better anything. Okay, so after our fun, exciting run through all of this, we got nothing really to speak of, so. I do have my feather falling cloak, though. And I have my new shield, so there's a little bit of something. And we have a little bit extra XP. We have another point we can spend
The keep
somewhere.
on the borderlands was built to protect this valley. constant monster attacks have driven the valley's residents to take
Okay.
refuge behind the
We can do this. Surely, somewhere, there'll be a rare. I can't get them to seem to want to spawn. When I do get them to spawn, they're not dropping the feathers. This is crazy. It definitely encourages you to want to just be like, never mind, I'll just buy one. That's okay. I just don't care. He gave me my feather. Oh my gosh, my feather. Oh my goodness. We now have what we need to get the slower mount. What am I doing running? Let me recall. Let me sound that way more excited. Yay! We are now victorious. Give me my mount, you stupid dude. The challenge now. Which one do I want? They literally run the same speed. I'm just curious. Well, we'll take the chestnut guy. Yes. And now we have a stable. And our mounts will go here. And any character I make here thereafter will actually have that option. I'd never have to farm for one of those guys again. Unfortunately, now it's time to go find a horseshoe.